What's up, Fusion Youth? It's Matthew here, and yes, I am going to be giving you guys a day in the life video of what I do during the day, which seems to be a lot now that I look at it during this wonderful time of lockdown. So I recently just moved into my own apartment. I had a different day in the life video planned, but this just recently happened. So you're gonna have to bear with me as I've just moved in yesterday. But I've got some good things planned for us. So let's go right into it. But before I show you everything and get to all the aspects of what I do, let's get a house tour going. Okay, so you were just in my room and now we're in my kitchen. So you can see I got dishes being done. I got the essentials, really. The kettle for the magnificent coffee, filtered water, knives to stab people, no, I'm just kidding, to cut food up, the Nescafe, and of course the vitamins. Now I do have actual other food, but I don't want you guys to judge me. If you do want, I can send you guys my eating list and my dietary information. Two fridge, which of just one of them works. But yeah, also I'm not gonna let you judge me on what's on my fridges. Okay, so, and here is the lounge area. It's very open plan, I must say. Okay, candles for when Mr. Load Shedding happens. And then what I call my office. So it is basically a couch with my laptop, my mouse, and my headset, and a TV for when I feel like watching Netflix. Don't worry, that's coming soon. Front door and back door. We have a bathroom, toilet, my room, and spare room. No one stays in the spare room. And it's got an echo. But yeah, it's a very nice, comfy apartment. Gets kind of warm, which is nice for the time that we're having, because when I woke up, I like keeping lights on for now. This has been it all day. Doom and gloom. If we can see that, yeah, pretty hectic. I'll show you guys the garden in a bit. Welcome to the garden. So this is a shared garden between the owner of the flat. There's his back door, and here's all of his plants, really. He loves gardening. He has an amazing green thumb, which I don't have, surprisingly. I kill everything. But what he does let me use, and I love a lot, is the punching bag. This thing is terribly amazing for getting out frustrations from lockdown when you don't have enough cheese or something. So let's get started with the day. So I like me some bacon and eggs in the morning, but I haven't got bacon at the moment. I've got what us homeschoolers call polony. Now polony is one of a kind, as it can be used for multiple things. Let me get that olive oil out, let me get the eggs, and of course we can't forget the polony. So I prefer sunny side up sometimes, but I do enjoy me some scrambled. So I'm gonna try and make scrambled. Yes, I don't like cooking that much, but it's good to cook because you get to learn, and from lockdown I like learning, I found out. Very simple, basic, I love it a lot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have 2 slices of polony per slice of toast. Get the olive oil in on the pan. Make sure your stove is on and it's getting hot. That's hot. I like to go for 2 eggs because eggs are full of protein and you kind of need to have a lot of vitamins going in here, as I don't really see the sun that often. That's by choice. And yeah, so I'll update you as we go along. Okay. Gotta toast this bad boy up, and it looks to be, as if we can hear it, it's starting to get hot. But before we put our polony in on the pan, I like to make a lovely incision from the middle outwards so we don't get domed polony. I learned this trick from my favorite chef, Brad Leone, on the Bon Appetit YouTube channel. Been watching them a lot. It's really, really good ideas. I like for myself a very buttery scrambled eggs. So I normally put it on hot, then I drop the heat and I keep on stirring until it is cooked and you don't have any stringy bits. So the thing is not to let it dry up at the bottom and just keep on going through it. This makes it very, very nice, and I don't want to say jelly-like, but that's like the only consistency I can think of, which is very, very smooth and very, very tasty. There we go, creamy. There we go. If you have cream, you can add cream, but I'm not that rich at the moment because I just moved into this place, so I had to go buy a whole bunch of adult things. But yeah, just keep on going, and as you can see, our toast is ready, and these are also ready. Okay, next we're gonna slap on our polony. I don't think it's hot enough. So just turn off the heat that side and let it slowly cook up. Let me actually spread this out. Ooh, making noises. Spread out the olive oil. This is hard doing it with one hand. Normally do this two-handed, just by the way. Let me just shift this guy to the side. Okay. Chuck that in. And we'll give that a simmer, both sides, and then put it all together. Now I normally do have a compost heap outside, so I'll put it outside for the garden. And we have little meat-shaped Pac-Man, for those that have been wondering. Yep. Cool. While this is getting ready, yes, I don't like hot eggs. That is one thing I forgot to say. I normally make my eggs a long time in between because I actually hate the taste of eggs. Don't worry, I've washed my hands. I really don't like the taste of eggs. And while that's busy, we'll put on the kettle for a cuppa and get our vitamins ready. Now I have medical grade ultra potent vitamin C 1000 milligrams. This is a daily dose because of my immune system. My immune system. We're doing it live. And yeah, as you can see, that's going fine. And I normally take, well, I have to take one of these a day, so I don't get coroned. And I normally make the decision between Alter Rico or espresso. I'll go for espresso for today. So for the people that are wondering, this is what I have in my cupboards. I'm a huge hot chocolate and chocolate milk fan, so I always have a packet of hot chocolate in my... I'm also a humongous granola fan. I love baked granola. And there's this lovely company, it's an essential foods company, that I order most of my treats and healthy food from, and they're very, very cheap. I've gone through most of it through the month. But here's still some of the stuff that I haven't opened up yet. So we have pumpkin nut seeds, we have some dried lovely mangoes, and more dried fruits. We have the Sasko premium white bread because you need the white bread in your life. I'm just kidding, you don't. It's bad for you. The all essential 2-minute noodles, chicken flavor. There's only one flavor. A blend of the olive oil and the sunflower oil and the Future Life for when you feel like not making a lovely meal like this. I know it doesn't look like much and it's not professional, but it's mine and I like it and it fills me up. In the deep freeze, chicken. Chicken takes up less carbon than actually cooking meat, so you're doing better for the environment for cooking chicken. So I have the 5 kg chicken, and then I have the 2 kg veggies, which I eat when I want because I love veggies. I eat them frozen actually. And here we have the Coke, the milk, cocoa powder for making chocolate milk. We have the chocolate and macadamia spread. I promise you, if you can get this, your life will be complete. I promise you. And then it's a very simple fridge. We have the hot dog rolls. We have extra milk, the Viennas for the hot dog rolls. See that I told you, I'm living that lonely life. The bliss and wraps for when I feel like making wraps. I'm a big fan of cheese, so I have brie, mozzarella, and sadly I've just finished all my Gouda, and cabanossi. Cabanossi is really nice. But yeah, coffee's ready, and as you can see, I've added some hot chocolate milks to my cafe because I like it in my espresso. Makes it taste like a mocha, but it's not a mocha, but it's close enough. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the couch. This is my couch. This is also the place where I do most of my work throughout the day. I am a IT administrator for a Bitcoin lending company. So you lend Bitcoin and we turn that into profit. So we buy market shares and do all the type of stuff with that. And we end up having good returns on investments. But that keeps me busy all day because I have to keep watch at a lot of analysis, a lot of support, and a lot of server rates to make sure our script that is the backbone works. That's a very boring job. But for those that don't know me, hi, I'm Matthew. Pleased to meet you. I'm part of the Fusion Youth Leaders Squad team, gang. I don't know how else we can put it. Maybe Grace can help me out in the comments. Yeah, I recently joined about last year, but then I recently moved to Richards Bay because I managed to get a place to go and study at in England, and I thought I'd get a head start at working at some of the places here. And then God gifted me with a job at Finalmente, which is the Bitcoin place. But we've been currently going through a reading plan on the Bible app, and it's not on my tablet because I forgot I deleted it off my tablet for space. You know the problems. I'll be right back. Okay, I got it up. I haven't used my tablet. I actually use my phone in the mornings. I do a morning devotional, but I know not everyone likes waking up so early in the morning. My daily routine, I'm going to be talking to you on the couch. My daily routine consists of me waking up, reading the Bible, doing my plans, going to work out. I have a very quick workout routine which should take 10 minutes, and it's basically like stretching, and that normally works for me. Make breakfast and then start work, and when work's done, watch Netflix or YouTube, listen to music, and carry on work. Work normally carries me on for the whole day. Right now, let's talk about the plan and today's message. His way. Surrendering yourself to God so that His way can be brought upon your life. It seems like a very simple strat in theory, you know? Just be like, okay, if I throw down all of my armor and all of my needs and wants, God will just provide. But as humans, it's not that easy. Being alone and your own adult, there's a lot of things that I have to end up relying on God for a lot. For one, job stability. In this day and age, it's hard. It's hard to get a job, and I'm thankful for God. But I wouldn't have been able to keep this job if I didn't surrender every day and say every day is for God and every day is going to be for Him and only Him and not my own interest. And it's hard, I promise you. I don't even do it every day, I promise. Like some days I'm like, I'm gonna eat chocolate. I want all the chocolate in the world. But anyways, surrendering to God so He can have His way, and in turn, God will reward you for being a servant and servant-hearted to God, which is really nice. It's an amazing thing that we can have in a relationship with our dad. The verse was Matthew 6:10. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Which is a very powerful verse. And we've had some of the leaders actually are commenting on this, which is really, really nice. Chad, I'm not going to say everything, but Chad says, you never know how much you actually request when it's in prayer and not actually how much of it is surrender and surrendering yourself to God in prayer. It's normally, hi God, those Nikes look really nice. Please help me make money. No, bad Christian, don't do that. Sometimes, don't do that. It's actual surrender. We're surrendering ourselves. We're praising Him and giving Him prayer. It's a good concept, but the thing is to stick to that concept. And that's the thing. It's a journey. It's never it happens immediately. Like making my polony, egg, and toast. That took me roughly 15 minutes. And I don't think it's going to take you 15 minutes to surrender your whole life. But surrender the small things every day. The small needs and wants and the stuff that you don't actually need. Like for me, sugar's been a bad thing. I'm getting a little bit on the big side. But I've slowly tried to cut out sugar. The only stuff that I have is now the hot chocolate and the macadamia spread. Yeah, that is it. I don't even eat granulated sugar anymore in my coffee, which has gotten really good. So yeah, I said we had a surprise, and that'll happen in the next scene. Enjoy! So now that breakfast is done, and I haven't done this in forever, but just hear me out. This isn't a beard. Come on, guys. This is what my best friend says. A book bite. And that is the beard that you get when you're trying to grow a beard, but it's not working. And some people are meant for beards, and some people are not meant for beards. I think I'm one of those persons. So I'm gonna put you down here. If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to pause and see if I can find a stable place to put you guys. That's perfect. I think it is. So, we're going to be taking rid of this right now. Let's go. That was probably the worst cuts on earth, but we'll find out. Look at that! I look like a baby again. I already look like a baby in real life. Not turning off the wrong lights. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for joining me on this day today. Yeah, my life is very jam-packed, but it's jam-packed on that computer screen. So a lot happens that I can't show you as well, because it is a lot of need to know information. But yeah, thank you for joining me for this day in the life. Please guys, we're lacking some pizzazz. If you could just send one 30-second video about what you do while at home, whether it's like washing dishes, or what food you like to make, or what you keep yourself entertained with, we'll definitely like to know. That would be awesome. And stay tuned for who's next week. It's going to be pretty spicy. Enjoy, guys. I'm clocking out.